Hello and welcome to this Level 1 video on reviewing a project. In this video I'm going to talk you through how you can invite a reviewer into your account and assign them to review a specific project. Now, inviting new people into your Elucidat account is a task that needs to be managed by administrators on the account. So if you don't have this user role, you'll need to ask someone in your team who does to do this for you. I'm going to jump into my account so that I can add a new reviewer. So within your account, if you're an administrator, you have a Your Account area up here. And if I select Authors, I can go in to manage the people that have access to my account. So I can see at the moment it's just me and two of my colleagues, and we're all administrators on the account. If I want to invite someone else into the account, I can select Add an Author here. And then I can choose the type of user role I want to invite. So in this case, we're going to be inviting someone in as a reviewer. And that's because we're inviting someone in who's going to review and comment on one of our projects. So this is a perfect user role for subject matter experts who might just be reviewing content in a module once it's complete, or a QA tester who will go in and test the module works and is all functioning correctly. So there might be different use cases for you inviting different types of people into the account who won't be authoring as usual. And these reviewer roles can only view a course in preview mode. They aren't able to author. So it protects you from people accidentally making changes who aren't up to speed in Elucidat. So I'm going to choose reviewer there, and then I'm going to enter some details. So I'm going to invite my colleague Tiago in here. And once I've put his details in, I can then decide what level of access to give him. So if there were departments on my account, I could assign him to a specific department. But really it's under scope here where you can assign the level of access someone has. So I can either choose to assign Tiago to all projects in the account, and that could be useful if you have someone who's regularly going in and testing lots of different modules. I could also choose to add him to a specific department, so that could be useful for SMEs who might be working with a particular group of modules, and they could go in and view a set of modules, but they might not need access to absolutely everything. And thirdly, you can choose to make sure people only view certain projects, so choosing individual projects to give them access to. And that will mean when they log in, they'll only see the projects that they need to review. So that's the option I'm going to select now for Tiago. And I'm going to save that. Once that saves, I should see his name appear in my list of authors. Here you can see he's set as a reviewer with access to individual projects. Now what I need to do is assign him to the project I want him to review. So I will go up to Projects, and find my project. So I want him to review the sales simulation project here. To assign who has access, you can select the little people icon, and it opens up the project sharing options. So I want to add Tiago specifically to this project. So I'll select his name and select Add Author. And there I can see his name has gone in. He's got the permissions to comment on this project. And at any point I can choose to remove him from a project. So if he's finished his review and he no longer needs access, I can remove that if I wish to. And there he's shared in, and he'll be able to go in and comment on the module. So a few top tips for adding reviewers to the account. Firstly, only administrators can invite reviewers into the account. So if you aren't an administrator, ask someone else to help you. Secondly, decide what level of access your reviewers will need, whether it's one project or more than one, whether it's the whole department or the whole account. You can decide. And thirdly, you can actually invite an unlimited number of reviewers into your account. So it gives you the scope to invite multiple people into multiple projects and get different pairs of eyes on it. So it gives you a lot of flexibility there. Thank you for viewing this video. In the next video, we'll move on to look at how you can actually comment and review whether you're a reviewer or an author, and how you can then respond to those comments and see them collated.